Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how you can design this section, this services section, this section, this section, and this section. So to do that, let's go back to our project. So this is what we have done so far. So I will come over here. How many sections, how many columns are here? Okay, there are 3. So I'm going to add this heading text. So I'll come over here, click on add new section. I'm going to select this. So I will come over here and I'm going to drag this and drop it, and then I'm going to call this services. Alignment, I'm going to make it center. Then I'm going to come over to style, first of all color, then make it black. And I will come over to typography. I'm going to increase the size of this text. Alright, let's say it looks like here. Alright. I'm going to come over to weight. Let's see, bold. Okay, alright. So I'm going to change this color, because we don't have black here. We have gold color here, so I'll come over here and then custom the color we save. So that is it. So I'm going to add a new section again, and that section must have 3 columns. So I come over here, click on this section with 3 columns. So what I'm going to be doing is I will click on this. I will come over here. I'm going to search info box. This is it. I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And this is what we have. So button, display button, no. Let's see. So I'm going to copy. Okay, online media management. So I'll come over here to header, content, line, alright, this is it. So I'm going to update first. So after that, we're going to add this icon here. So I'll come over here, click on header, icon library. So I'm going to search media. This is the icon. I'm going to click on it and insert it. Alright, so I'm going to come over here. This is the style. You can choose the icon to be on the left hand side or the right hand side here. But since here we have it at the top, so I'm going to leave it at the top. I'll come over to icon and image, and then here the icon color, and that's, let's see the color we have here. Okay, we have, I'll come over here to custom. I'm going to select pink. Now the icon background, let's see what we have here. Alright, so I'm going to come over here and drag this, and then yeah, that is the color. That's the color. Alright, so I'm going to come over here to icon size. Let's make it 75. Let's make it 75. Alright, this is okay. So I'm going to save it. So what I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to edit this title here. So I will come over here, click on title, color, I'm going to make it black. Then I will come over to typography. I'm going to increase the size of this. Alright, this is okay. The weight, I'm going to make it bold. Let's see what we have here. Alright. So I'm going to update. I'm going to line height. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Let's make it 45. So I'm going to update. What I'm going to be doing again, if you look at this, we have a divider here. This is called a divider. So I'm going to add that divider. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to search a divider. I'm going to drag this, drag. Okay, no, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to drag this, then drop it there. So I'll come over here to alignment center, divider color. I'll come over here and make it pink. And to content, to fill it. Alright. Okay, I'll come over to width again, then select custom. Now we are going to adjust this. Okay, this is okay. Alignment is going to be center. So this, I'm going to do this. Alright. So let's make it 36. Okay. Then let's make this 23. This is okay now. So what I'm going to be doing next is that if you look at this one, you will discover that it's close to this text here. So we are going to add a margin top. So margin top, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to bring it up. Let's see. Okay, this is nice. So I'm going to update. And I'll come over here, click on this again. And I'll come over to content. Okay, let me go to style. And then come over to content. And then I'm going to add some padding. So let me make this 25. Padding top, let me make it, okay, let me make padding right to be 25. Padding left will also be 25. Then padding bottom, okay, 0. And then this 35. Alright, this is okay. So I'm going to set this to be 35. 35. Then my top space wants to be minus 10. Okay, let's increase it a little. Okay, this is okay. So I'm going to come over here. Alright, so we're going to select this again. And then I'm going to come over here, set this to be pink. Okay, then what I'm going to be doing is I'll come over here, click on this. Now come over to color. Then I'm going to reduce this. Now this is it. So I'm going to change this text color to white on hover. So to do that, I'll click on this, and then I'll come over here to content. I'll come over to hover. Then typography. Okay, color. I'm going to make it white on hover. Alright, so I'll come over to title. Come over to hover. Then color, I'm going to make it white on hover. So we have this. So I'm just going to update it. Now let's see how it looks like here. Okay, it's okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just duplicate this. Duplicate. I'm going to click this and then duplicate again. So what I'm going to be doing, I'll come over here and delete this column. I'll delete this. I'll come over here. Then I'm going to delete this. So we have this now. We have this. Now what I'm going to do again, this color is too sharp. So I don't really like it. Let me go back here again. Come over to okay to column. Okay, this is column. Then to over. Now let's see. Let me see this color. Okay, let's use this code. This color code here. Okay, this is I love this. This is okay. So here is the code. So I'm going to create this again. No color one. I'm going to create this again. So I love this. This one is too sharp. So what I'm going to do is I want to copy this style and then paste it here. So I will right click on this, copy, then come over here. I'm going to paste style, come over here again, right click, and then paste style. So you see it's really nice. Now if you look at this, it's the same color with this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to update. Now if you look at this, we have some margin top here, margin top spaces. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on this section, then come over to advanced, click this margin top. Let's make it okay. Let's make it a 70. So you see it's okay now. So I'm going to update on this. Let's see how this one looks like here. All right. Now, if you look at this, you discover that we have a background color here. So what I'm going to do is I'll come over here. I'm going to click on this section. I'll go to style, click on background type, background color. So I'm going to select this color. All right, this is okay. This is okay. Let me make it a little bit. This is okay. So I'm going to update. All right, guys. If you look at this, the color of this box is white, while we have the background color here. So we have to do that here now. So to do that, I will come over here, click on this, and I will move over to background. So I'm going to make the color to be white. And here is it. And this is it. So I'm just going to come here. I'm going to right click. Then I'm going to copy the style. Then I'm going to paste it here. All right, no. I'm going to paste style. I'll come over here. I'm just going to paste style. So that is it. So I'm just going to update. All right, I want to make this one lighter a little. So I will come over here again to style. Make it a little lighter. All right, I think this is fine. So I'm going to update. Now let's preview and see how it looks like here. Alright, okay, I'm going to give it a max width because if you look at this, it has a width here. So I'll come over here. I'll click on this. I'm going to come over to layout and then the width, let me make it 1300. So I'm going to update. And let's say it looks like here. Okay, this is fine now. This is fine. This is perfect. So what I will be doing next is I'm going to show you how to do this. So to do that, I will come over here. I'm going to add a section, and then inside that section, two columns, column 1 and column 2. So I'll come over here, click on this. So I'll come over here, I'm going to click on this. Okay, I'm going to come here. I'm going to search advanced image. I'm going to drag and drop here. Then I'm going to set the image size to be full. Come over here, choose image. And this is the one I'm going to be using. So I'm going to insert media. So this is it. So I will come over here. What we have here is we have a text here. So I'll come over here and then heading. I'm going to drag the modern heading. I'm going to drop it there. So this is going to be what we have here. Superiority. So I'm going to just copy it. I'll come over here, paste it. So what I'm going to do, I will come over here and then reduce the size of the text. Okay, I think this is okay. This is okay. So I'll come over here to weight. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Let me make it 600. Okay, this is perfect. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to drag this. I'm going to design. I'm going to copy this, come over here, click on this, then I'm going to drag this heading and drop it somewhere here. So I'm going to paste. So I'm going to increase the size of this text, the font size. So I'm going to come over to style, typography, the size. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Size. Then I'll come over to weight, bold, then line height. I'm going to increase the line height. Okay, this is perfect. Alright. So I'll go to text color, black. But this text color is gold here, so I'll come over here. I'll click on this again. Come over to typography. No. Come over to color here. So I'm going to come to custom. So I'm going to select this. Alright. Then I'm going to come. Let's check what we have. Okay, text. So I will come over here, drag this text editor, drop it somewhere here. So I'm going to increase the font of that text. So I'll come over to typography. Let's see what we have here. Content 3, okay. Let me reduce it a little. Okay. Right, so I'll come over here. I'm just going to copy this. Paste again. Alright. So here we have it. Okay, we have icon list here. So I'll go back here again. Click on this. I'm going to search icon. This icon list. I'm going to drag it, drop it somewhere here. So I'm going to eliminate this. So I'm going to click on this icon. The text is what? Let's see what we have here. Okay, let me just copy this text. Just copy this text here. And I'm going to paste it here. Then I'm going to come over here to icon library. I'm going to search HTML. Alright. Let's see the one we have here. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to insert. So I'll come over here and then increase the size of the icon. So we have here. Okay. So I'll come over to icon color. So I want to use pink. So here is it. So let me reduce the size a little. So I'm just going to update. And then what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to add this button. So I will come over here, click on this. I'm going to type, but I'm going to use this particular button here. Alright, I'm going to drop it there. Then the size, I'm going to use large. Alright, so the text here, I'm going to use learn more. So I'm going to use learn more here. no. So I'll come over here and then a color. I'm going to select the color here, right? Then border radius, let's set 30. Okay, I'll go back to this. I'll set this to be extra large. And I'll go back here again. I set my border radius to be 50. Alright, this is perfect. Then I'll come over to hover. Then I'm going to set this hover to be pink. So click on this. Click on this. When I hover, I have this color. Let's see what we have here. When I hover, alright, this is perfect. So let's go back. Alright, this is perfect. So let's update and see what we have. Previewing, let's see what we have. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the width of this. So I will come over here. I'm going to click on this, and then the width, let me set it to be 1000. Let's see, 1200. Let's see how it looks like. Alright, let's update and see how it looks like. Okay, let's increase it a little. So I'm going to increase it a little. I'm looking at this, look at how it looks like here. So I'm going to increase it a little. Okay, let me come over to image here. Let's see if we can increase the size of the image. Okay, no. So I'll come over here. Let me increase this a little. Maybe to 1.3. Let's update and see how it looks like. Preview. Alright, this is okay. Let's see how this one looks like. Alright. So let's go back to our Elementor. So I'm going to increase this to like 1400, 1420. Click on this. I'm going to add the padding top. Let's say 40. Okay, let's make it 70 or 80. Alright, 80 is okay. 80 is okay. So I'm going to save it. Let's see, we have padding bottom. So I'm going to give it padding bottom a little. Padding bottom, let's say 40 or 60. Okay, so I'm going to update. So let's see how it looks like here. Preview. Alright, this is nice. So what I'll be doing next is I'm going to be adding this section here. So if you look at this section, we have two columns, column 1 and column 2. These two columns in one section. So I'll come over here to Elementor. I'll click on this. And I'm going to add this section. So what we have here is text. Let's look at it again. So we have text here. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to drag. Okay, modern. I'm going to type modern text, modern heading. I'll drop it here. Now this is context. Let me just go over here, copy the text here. Just come here. Also paste. Then I'll come over to style, typography. I want to reduce the size of this text. So this is okay. This is okay. But let me check the size I use here, the font size I use here, so that everything will be in alignment. So okay, I use 23 here, so I will come over here. So I'm going to use 23 here also, so that everything will be in alignment. So the text color I'm going to be using here is pink. So I'll come over here to color, come and select here. I'm going to select pink. All right. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to add this text, but let me copy this. So I will come over here to Elementor, click on this. I'm going to drag this, then drop it here. So I'm going to paste. So I will come over here, typography. I'm going to increase the size of this. Let's see what we have here. All right. Then I will come over to weight, set it to be bold. And I'll go to text color, set it to be black. So we have exactly the same thing here. So, okay, let me reduce it a little. All right. Okay, let me set it to be black. Then let's see what we have here again. We have text editor here. So I will come over here, click on this. I'm going to drag this text editor, drop here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have an icon list here and then here. So what I'm going to be doing is I will come over here and then click on this, search icon list. Icon list, I'm going to drag and drop there. I'm going to eliminate this and this. So I'm going to, this is page rankings. I'm going to just copy this and then come over here, click on this. Just going to drop this here. Then I'm going to come and click on this. Come over to icon library. I'm going to search location. Yeah, that's what I want. Then let me see the color. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. Icon, color. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to increase the size of this. This is okay. I'll come over to list, the text. So I'm going to change the text color to be black. Okay. I'll come over to typography. I'm going to increase the size of the text. Then the font, I'm going to make it bold. So that is it. That's what we have here. So I'll come over here. So I'm going to drag. Okay, let me reduce this a little. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to drag this, drop somewhere here. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. If you look at this, you discover that this text here is in alignment with this. So let's implement that here. I'll come over here. I'll go to my advanced. I'm going to click on this. Okay. I'm going to click on this. Padding. Let's try 850. Okay, no. 50 padding, right? All right, let's try to add padding left like 40. Okay, let me make it, let me reduce it. So padding bottom is 60. Sorry, not padding bottom as well. Padding right 60, and then padding left be 33. So yeah, if I update this, let's see how it looks like here. All right, this is perfect. This is perfect. So I'll go back. Let's see what we have here again. We have site optimization. So I'm going to copy this, and then I will come over here, click on this again. So I'm going to search icon list again. I'm going to drop it here, eliminate this, then come over here. I'm going to paste this, then the icon. Let me see what I have. Still location. You can select any icon you like here. You know, this is just tutorial, so I can use one. So you can, your icon must match your text. So normally this page ranking is not supposed to be location, but you know, you can use any one you want to use. So I will come over here to style. to icon, then icon color, just going to make it pink. Then size, let me see, check the size I use for this. I use 22. I'll come over here. I'm going to use 22 here. I'll come over here. Let's check the size I use for this text here. Okay, it was 22 also. So I'll come over here, click on this. Come over here to text. I'm going to use 22. So what I'm going to be doing next, I will come over to weight, set it to be bold. So we have it. Then I will go to my color, text color. I'm going to set it to be black. Alright. So I will come over here again, drag in editor here and drop here. That is it. So I'll click on this, come over here to padding. Padding right, I'm going to make it 60. Padding left, I'm going to make it, let's say 30. Let's make it 33. Okay, this is okay. I'm going to update. So let's see what we have here. Okay, this is okay. So I'm going to set the width of this. Before I do that, let me upload this image. Let me upload what we have here and this. So to do that, I will come over here, click on this. Then I'm going to drag in. I'm going to search for advanced image. Just going to drop it here. So I'm going to set this to be full, and then I'll come over here, choose image. And where is it? Okay, this is the image I'm going to be using. So I'm going to insert. All right, and then what I have again is this. So I'm going to come over here again. So I will search advanced image. So I'm going to drag. Just going to drop it there. I'll set this to be full. I'll come over here, choose image. All right, this is it. So I'm going to insert. Okay, so I'm going to update. So I will come over to this. I'm going to edit this section. I'm going to set my width to be, let's say 1300. Let me save it. Let's see how it looks like first. Right. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. So what I'm going to be doing is, we look at this. This image is close to this particular one, this one here. So I will come over here. I will click on this image. I'll go to advanced. I'll move to positioning. I'm going to set this to be absolute. So I'm going to drag this, drop it somewhere here. Let's update. Let's see what we have. So I'll come over here. All right, this is perfect. Okay, we have to add this button here. So I will come over here. I'll click on this. So I'm going to drag in this button here. Drag, then drop it there. Set this to be extra large. What do we have here? Learn more. So I'll come over here. I'm going to type learn more here. Learn more. So I'll come over to style. So background color, what do we have here? Okay, we have pink there. So I'll come over here and select pink. And then the border radius, let me set it to be 50. Yeah, set it to be 50. So what I'm going to be doing next is, if I check here now, over we have this color. So I'll come over here. Okay, let me select this again. Let me use this as a color. Let me use this particular one as a color. So I will go to over, and then I'm going to select this, come over here. So I'm going to use this color. All right. So that's what we have here. All right. Okay, let me do this. Let me select this particular color here. Okay. This is perfect. It's perfect. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this. I think this is okay. All right, this is perfect. So I'm going to update. So let's see what we have here now. All right, this is really perfect. This is perfect. So guys, in the next video, I'll be showing you how to design this counter, this, and this.